Hey guys, Justin Brock here. Today I wanted to go over how we use 3 E's to get through most common sales objections. Now this is a flowing, kind of progression through these sales objections. We're not talking about a specific type of objection, but all objections, and this path can help you get through them. And the 3 E's make it really easy to remember. Those 3 E's are empathy, experience, and examples. Okay? Empathy, experience, and examples. So what do I mean by that? Empathy, what we're talking about, is being empathetic to the situation that your prospect is describing. Let them know that you understand. You can say things like, I totally get it. You can say, we understand completely. You can say, of course, if I were you, I'd feel that way as well. So what you're trying to do there is let them know that, they're not thinking irrationally. They're thinking the same way you would if you were in their position, right? That's the way we first come to these objections and try to put people at ease, letting them know that we're not hostile towards that thought process. The next E is experience. In experience, we like to illustrate to them that, we have had clients that have felt this way before. We've experienced this objection before. It's not the first time that we've heard that. And then you're able to say things like, most of the time people have this reservation. It's totally rational to think that way. You're further showing them that you have this empathy, but that you're also, starting to let them know that you have heard that objection before and that it is a rational thought process that you've overcome before because you have experience with it and you know what the ins and outs of that objection are. So again, there is meat and potatoes to all of these situations, and so there can be some very specific information that's used to also specifically highlight their objection. But in the grand scheme of it, you want to be empathetic and let them know that you have experience with that objection. The third E is examples. So use specific examples. You've probably all heard that facts tell and stories sell. So what you want to do is start to use a story. What I like to do is I like to draw comparisons to other client scenarios. Come up with a story about someone who had that objection and how you worked through it. And then if you have that progression of the empathy, experience, and an example, you're able to move through that in a fluid manner that's not abrasive to those people. Make sure you don't try to do this quickly. You don't want to say, oh, I totally get it, other people have felt that way, and we got them through it. That's not what you're doing, because that's not going to put them at ease. You want to drag this out a little bit. Show them that you have the empathy, that you understand that scenario. Talk about that a little bit. Slow down. Use those statements we're talking about. It doesn't have to be those specific statements. Just something that shows that you understand that feeling and that it's not irrational. Then you want to slowly kind of move into we do have experience in that arena. It's a common thought process. And then say, here's how we overcame that with our examples and our stories with other people. That's the progression of the 3 E's of overcoming objections. Of course, we have other videos we've done in the past about specific objections in our line of work, what you may be encountering. But if you follow that fluid process, you can get through most of these objections with people in a way that doesn't, turn them off to the entire conversation. I hope that helps, guys. If you want to learn more about the sales training we're offering, go over to justinbrock.net. We'll see you over there.